Hi. Welcome back to another live with Mountain Bound Books, your book witch, Jess. Excuse me while I rearrange myself. Okay. Hi, you guys. Hey, I'm going to start this. My life is a little wacky, but I'm going to start this live by telling you that I'm moving in like 5 days and my house is a tornado and all of my book tools are packed up. I just packed up my altar and I feel just like a little in fast forward mode. How are you guys doing? How is your July? Let me know. I do want to know. I have my Heartquest deck here, as I have been really enjoying doing. Whoever's on live, Bailey, Trash Torch, you want a card? I'm gonna pull one for a magical spirit named Amanda, our Kansas City, Missouri Amanda, who couldn't be here, but she really wanted a card. Man, being a book witch is like my most fulfilling work yet to date. And I've done a lot of things, y'all. Hey. Okay, I got survive. Red is root chakra. Amanda, you got survive. And because I don't always like to leave people on this card or on the challenge card, damn it, I must be an optimist or something. I'm going to shuffle one more time for Amanda and pull out another card. I just had a session with Amber who was talking about Chiron and the wounded healer in me and how it was showing up in my chart, and also how all that I'm planning to do is like right on the path. Bliss, Amanda. Hey. Okay, so you got survive, bliss. Bliss is orange, sexual chakra. Oh, my bad. Survive and bliss. What does that bring up for you? When you're watching this later, you can let me know. Excuse me for cussing. Trash Torch, I forgot your name. I am so bad at this. It's like I know you and I know your face. Forgot your name. I'm bad. Anyways, she says, I fucking love my notebook. And I'm going to pull a card for Trash Torch right now. Journey. Journey is blue, isn't it? Blue, indigo. It's indigo. Third eye. Journey. Trash Torch, what does this mean to you? And thank you for your compliment about your notebook. You guys, MountainBoundBooks started because I wanted to turn cereal boxes into books. That's how I became a book witch. It's a strange journey to be on. Christine. Okay, thank you. Her name's Christine, y'all. Okay, what does journey bring up for you, Christine? Third eye. Thank you, deck. Does anyone else kiss their decks? I like it's almost sexual. I'm like, I love you, my deck. It's like, I don't know. What do you guys do when you like finish with your decks? Do you have like a ritual? Do you have like a certain thing, a way to close your container if you opened one? What do you witches do? Trash Torch Christine says life path. I'm doing it, getting there. We're all marching along. Yeah. For some reason, I want to change that word marching to dancing. It's this Gemini thing. I think Amber showed me my chart. Amber is Star Mama Rose on Instagram, Facebook, all those places. So she showed me my chart, and I have my progressed moon is in Gemini, and also Chiron is in Gemini. So I was thinking about dancing. I think I should dance more. You guys don't be surprised if you see me dancing more. Because I think, like myself, I stopped dancing, stopped singing, stopped... What's that quote? Christine. Hey, Tonya! Christine says, I was going to add, but I'm dancing and frolicking. Hell yeah. Tanya, you want a card? Heartquest. Yeah, I was just saying that I think that living in joyful expression is something that I was like way too black and gray to do in my past. And I felt generally, I think I felt unsafe to dance in like, because every time I would dance, someone would like grope me inappropriately. And it like, so in bars, especially in dance clubs, it was just like, you go there to get groped. Like, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. I dance with myself a lot where like I can just do like weird primal movements and like it's just, you know, wild dancing. How do you guys dance? Do you like dancing where everyone's like really close together? Do you like dancing in your living room? Do you like dancing in the woods? Do you not like to dance? Do you love being a wallflower? What do you guys do? I have been afraid to dance, but I'm I'm harvesting more safety and abundance in my life lately. Tanya? Tanya says, I know that unsafe feeling, still feel unsafe unless it's just me and the kids. Tanya, we have a lot in common. Have you thought that? I've thought that like over and over and over again. Like we're laughing at the same jokes. Me and Tanya are in the Bruja Report together. If you are looking for sacred community and sisterhood, I highly recommend. There's a link below or in my bio, or you can talk to Tanya. Tanya is chronically stitched, and she makes the most beautiful, beautiful stuff. Okay, Tanya, I'm gonna pick one for you. Heal, heart, heal, heart, heart chakra. Tanya, what does this mean to you? While she's typing, I'll tell you that I pulled a heart chakra card just a minute ago, and I was like, yes, open, lead with the heart open, shoulders back, chin and tits up. Heal. Tanya, what does this bring up for you? When my firstborn daughter was born, I would like sing to everything to her, kind of like PBS Kids gone like mom wrong. And she started singing everything back to me, which was really, really cute and adorable. But then I was like, am I like, I'm giving her the delusion that like the whole world is a musical, you know? It's not a delusion, it's real if you want it. Who's into theater? Anyone into theater? I was into lights and sound effects, and I was on stage a couple times, but only like as an extra. But my kids like theater. Tanya says about her card that I'm on the right journey in my healing. Triple heart, triple pink heart, by the way. I felt my heart chakra open wide last night during an emotion code session. Yes. Well, that resonates. Hey, would you like a card? I don't recognize you. J.libonati. J.libonati _ Would you like a Heartquest card? They're fun. All I do is I pick one for you and then you bring up what comes up first. It's wonderfully simple. You guys, I've been living the simple life lately. It's a little crazy because I'm in transition, but like doing the dishes and the buckets that I've been doing and packing things away and realizing I don't quite have those things to use. Like I was going to use the iron to fix a blanket and I was like, oh, I packed the iron. Shit, I can't fix this blanket right now. Jenna would like a card. Tanya says, I love singing to my kids, but none of them liked it past infancy except for my nephew. I know, some kids are not singers. They're like, stop the noise. And some kids are like, I will sing everything. Ah, da, da, da. They're like, my Leo daughter, my youngest, you might have met her before. She wants to be a rock star when she grows up, and I'm highly encouraging her to sing everything because I can handle it. Okay, so Jamie. Jamie says I changed my name because my last name is Lubonati. My ancestors came from Italy. I feel the way more peaceful with that name than the Americanized Lebon. Thank you for sharing that. That's cool. Okay, Jenna. Sensing. Sorry, I was like conjuring my daughter's energy. Wah! Freedom. Yellow, solar plexus chakra. Freedom. Jenna, what does this bring up for you? It's your power. Freedom, power. Let me know. Getting some hearts. You guys, this deck comes with this little guide that I keep looking down at. I'm going to show you. So we got masculine, white, gold, magenta, violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red, magenta, silver, mother, and black, feminine. So up there it's gold, father. This was printed on high quality hemp paper. Guys, I'm excited. She said, whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. Would anyone else like a card, or do you have a Q&A? I don't come here to teach necessarily. I come here to have fun. Just to set my intention, to let you guys know. And man, as soon as this is over, I'm gonna go eat some food and then go right back to packing, because yeah. So Jenna says, I love that I got the feminine card last and the freedom card this time. Yes. That's an expansive feeling. Like when I think of freedom, it really feels like the heart to me too, because it feels like a wide open expanding solar plexus is also like an open heart, you know. I think I'm just really trying to open my heart, and that's why I came up with that. Wonderful. Do you guys want me to pull a card for anyone else? Let me know. This is fun. Let's pull a card for the collective. This mama has lots of things that she needs to do. I know y'all are busy too. Let's think. I want to pull a card for the collective because Chiron's in retrograde right now. And yeah, I want to pull a card for the collective that can aid us as we're healing and being triggered by like all this shit. Like what can be a kind of shield for us? Because a lot of us feel like really raw and intense right now. A lot of us feel really vulnerable right now. A lot of us can feel really unsafe right now. So I want to pull a card of guidance that can help us as we heal our wounded healer, and if we kind of go back and traverse all of the experiences that we had in our life that have led us up to this. I'd like to pull a card in honor of that. Totem, what are you doing here? Sorry. Me and the totem card have a relationship now. It's like the frogs that just keep popping up in my house in the hot part of July. I'm like, where are you guys coming from? They're like, we need shelter. It's hot out there. I'm like, I know. What are you guys doing? Sorry. Frog tangent. I will talk to frogs, literally. Totem. So what does this mean to you, everyone that is watching this later? YouTube, Instagram. This is the advice of the Heartquest deck of how we could collectively heal our wounded teacher, maybe the warrior inside of us. This card still points to me as to meditate when those spirit animals come in our path, especially when it's like a really rare or like really out of nowhere experience. Like Like Amber was talking about how a snake was like weaving horizontally against a, like that's an interesting experience in the fence, the snake was. And I've been seeing frogs everywhere, and frogs were always my child spirit animal. Like I was very into frogs when I was a child. I had like tree frogs as pets. I have a frog tattoo. And then I'm seeing all these frogs everywhere. And so the only way that I know to get in touch with these animal messages is to sit in silence. So Trash Torch says, Christine says, anchors, representations of balance. Cool. So get quiet is what I say. Pay attention to what other things are going around you. Nothing, I don't think anything's really on accident. Paying attention to signs and totems, exactly. So if something comes up that's kind of odd or like peculiar, like if you see deer every day, then it's probably not like necessarily a message for you. But if you see frogs when it's way too hot outside for frogs to be like everywhere, then maybe you should have a little meditation time, a little quiet, and just see what comes up. And I told you in my last video, that's basically what happened to me. I was like, I meditated and I was like, why am I seeing all these frogs? What frogs' wisdom they had to tell me? And I felt my lymph nodes and I felt my breathing. And I understood that I had this, like, kind of like an addiction. Well, it's like an addiction to like satisfying or numbing myself with food and stuff like that. And I'm like, basically when I was meditating, it said that I need to fast, and not just like fasting for a long amount of time or anything. It's just like stop eating at night, like small steps. I've been fasting for like 20 hours a day, like intermittent fasting. And that was all because I was seeing frogs everywhere and they were very gentle. Um, yeah. Anyway, the frogs told me to get clean. You know what I'm saying? So if you're seeing a totem, a spirit animal, if you notice that there's like the other day a wild hare like ran in front of the car and like sat there, and I stopped the car and then the wild hare just sat there, and it's like little like jackrabbit feet and like humongous ears. It was just it was amazing to see. And I was like, my kids, I was like, you guys, there's like a jackrabbit. Look how cute it is. I haven't looked it up yet, and I did meditate about it, but you could. This was the advice that I asked for. Pay attention to signs from the animals. That's what I got to say about that. Fireflies, transformation. I've been seeing a lot of fireflies lately. Fireflies mating. They're like, flying around like on top of each other. Well, you guys want me to pull a card for anyone else? How long have we been going? 18 minutes. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. So I want to tell you, my loves, that I am still closed for a while for book witching. Like I said, everything's packed up. But what's cool is that I still have little notebooks available, cereal box notebooks. And behind the scenes, I have a lot going on. Behind the scenes, I'm building my website. I am writing the copy and organizing all the pictures. I'm compiling time lapses of the sunrises and sunsets. I am editing and like resizing all these images, and I'm about to start editing video. So you see me here in front of my little beautiful backdrop all the time, and you're about to see me on the road and what we do and how we do it. And I hope to teach you as I'm learning how to be a better human. How to not be a jerk. How to go in cycles and rhythms and to give yourself grace. I am building a YouTube channel centered around that. I'm going to pull one card for me because I'm not ready to go yet. I can't wait for you guys to watch it. I'm going to be screaming to the rooftops when I come up with my first video, my first edited video. I'd be like, yo, check it out, check it out. All right, card for your book witch. Sun. Oh, violet. Crown. So, sun. Yeah, I really feel like this is exactly what I have been using lately as energy, kind of like a plant, but I've been charging myself with sun and then jumping into water. I feel like this is also representative of the grounding cycles of our planet. The sun rises, the sun falls, moon rises in its phases, falls. This is actually one of the grace cards that I think of. I think about this card, sun. Thank you all so much for being here with me on this Tuesday. Hey, on Everest Asher, she said she's getting rid of the 50% off Bruja thing. So if you're watching this and you want to be in the Brujas, the Bruja Report, I have links all over the place. That's my last plug for my video. Is that what it's called, a plug? Am I using the terminology right? I think it is. There's my daughter. Yes. Okay. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next time. Bye. Adios. Au revoir.